Hi guys. I'm trash. I forgot a bunch of questions, and I've reshot this 5 times now because I keep forgetting questions, so I'm literal trash. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible because I guess I've already waited long enough. Cha asked me who's my favorite, Cersei or Lucretia. Extra points if I cry. I'd have to choose Cersei because as much as I love Lucretia and as psychotic and amazing as she is, Cersei has incest, and incest trumps everything in my books. So that's that. I didn't cry. I'm sorry. I thought a lot about it, and I almost did cry, but I'm strong. Okay, Jackie asked me, how am I so cute? I am very, very adorable because I bathe in the blood of male writers who don't understand their female characters, like D&D. So it's their blood that keeps me young and fresh. Vicky asked me, why is Amanda Tapping so fantastic? And I mean, you honestly have to watch like one interview to understand why she's so amazing. She's just so bubbly and kind and warm. Like you see her talking and you just want to give her a hug. Like she makes you feel so happy about life, and she's just like, you can tell, like she's one of those people that you can tell she just has a giant heart, and she's so giving. And I mean, like she does a lot of charity work, which is something I really admire. She has Sanctuary for Kids, and she also, like, I mean, she's played amazingly strong women, and in many ways, like you have Sam Carter, who's the typical like physically strong, the military type, right? Like she played with guns and stuff like that. She was always in military garb. She was not very girly. And then you have Helen Magnus, who's kind of the opposite. Like she was the more feminine strength, I guess. Like she's the one who wore pencil skirts and stilettos, and but at the end of the day, like that didn't diminish her physical or mental strength in any way. Like she was still a very, very strong woman, but she just went at it at a very different way than Sam Carter did. And they're both very, very smart characters, very intelligent and very inspirational. And that's very important for young women to have someone like that to look up to. And then Danny asked me what's my favorite episode of SG1, and that's probably a tie between Point of View and Window of Opportunity. I mean, Point of View is kind of like, it gives you an insight into what Sam's life would be like if she hadn't joined the military. And so you kind of figure that if she hadn't joined the military, she would still be in love with Jack, and she would still be able to see Jack all the time, because you kind of wonder, like, in the beginning, does she only love Jack because he's someone she can't have? But you realize that no, like, she and Jack are actually meant to be together, and so it kind of solidifies that as the canon, sort of. And but also you get to see differences in the forks in the road that Sam's gone through in her life, like the different roads she could have taken. And then you have Window of Opportunity, which is literally just comedic gold, and like you can't not pick that as one of your favorite episodes. So it's a tie. Sorry. Okay, so Lacey asked me, are you made of sunshine and rainbows or unicorn tears and stardust? And be honest. Okay, I would have to say unicorn tears and stardust, because stardust is from stars, and stars are untouchable, and I am untouchable. Like, I'm so untouchable. none of you come near me. And you have unicorn tears, which is why I have such amazing hair. I mean, Sunshine and Rainbows is great, but it's just like too bubbly and it's not what I would use to describe myself at all. So, unicorn tears and stardust. That's me. You guys are so lucky to have me in your lives. Jackie asked me, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? And I didn't fall from heaven, Jackie. I came from hell. I clawed my way through hell, all 7 layers. It was worth it, because where would you be without me? You'd be nowhere. Shauna asked me, what fictional character do you relate to most? I guess I'd have to be Sam Carter, cause she's kind of a dork, and like she's really nerdy, and she's so cute, and like her awkwardness with people, and I feel like that's kind of how I am. Like I'm really dorky and nerdy, and I don't really know how to interact with people, and I guess I'm kind of like I guess that's how me and Sam are similar in a lot of ways. And aside from the whole military gun thing, I'm not into that as much, but yeah, I think I'd be most like Sam Carter. I'm not as smart, obviously, but I like to think I'm reasonably intelligent, so yeah. Shauna also asked me if I were a song, what song would I be? It's actually a really hard one. I think I don't know, actually. I mean, my favorite songs depend on what mood I'm in normally, and so I don't know. I guess something by Florence and the Machine, probably. And probably something like Seven Devils. Yeah. Or like Breath of Life, something really badass. Because that's what I really want to be in life. Yeah, and Seven Devils is like evil queen, I'm gonna bring you down, I'm gonna ruin everything you love. So, yeah, Seven Devils. That's who I'd be. And then I have a shitload from Amy. And those, yeah. And they all start off with choose between Helen Magnus or Cersei Lannister. And like my first question, I would choose Cersei over my own children because she's that important to me. Not to say that Helen Magnus isn't, but Cersei has incest. So, if I would run into Mary McDonnell on the street, do I stalk her, kidnap her, or attack Hug? I would attack Hug because like we get to know each other, like we'd be best friends, and so I'd get to see her all the time based on that one hug. That's how charming I am. That's how amazing I am. Number 3. How much do you hate me? I hate you a lot. You have no idea how hard it is to be your friend. Because you make people watch things like Battlestar Galactica and 24, and you make them go through painful shits like that, and it's not okay. And even if we don't want to be part of this whole I want to ruin your life thing, you shove it down our throats, so we have no choice but to suffer anyway. And that's called bullying. You're a bully. So I hate you a lot. But you love me, so. If I had to save Jackie or Amy from a burning building, who would I choose? And I would choose Jackie. Because she has ruined my life. 6. Poutine or Nutella? Poutine, all the way. I mean, you get Nutella everywhere. Poutine is strictly Canadian, and so I'm a patriot. God bless poutine. 7. If you could bring back Catherine of Aragon from the dead by killing Mrs. S, would you do it? No, because that's a whole lot of culture shock to put somebody through, and I feel like the dead should remain the dead. You shouldn't, like, disturb the dead, basically, and I feel like she wouldn't be able to acclimate to the 21st century very well. I mean, I feel like she'd still be stuck in that time period with how she was treated by Henry VIII and how people don't seem to like Bloody Mary, and I guess she'd be really disappointed, and so I guess I don't want to have to put her through that, so I'd leave her where she is. And who doesn't want Mrs. S in their lives? She's perfect. So, yeah, I wouldn't do it. And last but not least, if you had to sniff Jackie, Shauna, or my hair, who would you choose? This is the creepiest question I've ever gotten in my entire life. I'd sniff Shauna's. Please don't be weirded out. I didn't ask for this. It's mostly because you seem to have the best hair. And not that you, Jackie and Amy, don't have great hair, but Shauna looks like Ibrashu, so she kind of wins. But I do save Jackie from a burning building. Amy gets the short stick here, which I feel like she all deserves. She deserves a lot worse, let's be honest, so I'm being really nice to her in this video. But yeah, that's all the questions. Thank you so much for sending them all in. I was terrified that I was gonna have to write myself some questions because I'm a loser. But seriously, thank you all so much. This is really sweet of you, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Bye.